It's officially that time of year. That's right, it's the most wonderful time of the year. Summer blockbuster season. And we're going to start off this summer blockbuster season with The Karate Kid Legend. Let's talk about it.
Lee means to me what you meant to Sensei Miyagi. I want Lee to learn Miyagi karate.
I'm sorry, Mr. Han. I wish I could help you.
You will.
I gotta tell y'all, I am predisposed to like The Karate Kid Legends movie. Just like I was predisposed to like Cobra Kai on Netflix. I grew up watching The Karate Kid movies, and you know what? I remember a specific summer, big summer for movies, 1989. I was a really young kid, and my family took us to the beach, and we got to watch 3 big movies that summer. One of them being the 1989 Michael Keaton Batman. Then the other one was Ghostbusters 2. And then the third one was Karate Kid 3. So I've always liked these things, these movies. But we're talking about Karate Kid Legend. So do you see the graphic? There it is. Okay. This is, honestly, I like this movie. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It was a fun movie. And I have heard a lot of hate about the movie, but it's not warranted. And I'm going to tell you why. Because with this movie, it's just like the other movies and just like the TV show, it's cheesy. And that's not a bad thing when you're going to see a movie like this because honestly, maybe I don't know New York. I've never been there. But if New York has a huge karate tournament in the summer, that's just insane because it's not like it's the All Valley back with Daniel-san. Let's go over the movie a little bit. Jackie Chan. Who doesn't love Jackie Chan? He is one of the coolest martial artists I've ever seen in movies. I've loved his movies since I was a kid. And then you got Ralph Macchio, who honestly hasn't done a lot in his life. Let me rephrase that. That came across as a dig. It wasn't a dig. He's done the Karate Kid franchise. He's done Cobra Kai with Still Karate Kid. And he's done a couple other ones, but I did love one called Crossroads. Good, great movie. Anyway, he's in there with Jackie Chan. I saw an interview where he said he loved it, just being in there with him. Now, you're like, why Jackie Chan? Because in 2010, Jackie Chan had a Karate Kid remake with Jaden Smith. You're like, oh yeah, we try to forget that one. Yeah, we do. We all do. Now, we also have a couple other big names in this. Ming-Na Wen. Now, if you don't know the name automatically, you would know what she looks like. And you've seen her or heard her in a lot of stuff. She was the original Mulan in the animated movie. She was the original Chun-Li in the Street Fighter movie that was abysmal, but she was Chun-Li. She's a great franchise person. She was, or is, Fennec Shen in the Star Wars universe. She's been in multiple shows for that. She's been on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I love her. She's awesome. And not to mention, she's pretty hot at her age. Just saying. Joshua Jackson, of all people. Like Joshua Jackson, Dawson's Creek guy? Yes, Dawson's Creek guy. But you know what? I like him for other stuff. I like him for the show Fringe. That was a great show. And if you don't know, check it out. It's a great sci-fi show. The main character is the new Karate Kid. And you're like, oh Lord, is this guy gonna be good? Yes. The new Karate Kid's name is Bin Wong. His actual name in the movie is Lee Fong. And I gotta tell you, this kid is charming. He's funny. He's athletic. And you know what? I think he's got a huge future in the business because it wasn't just the martial arts that he was doing. It was the facial expressions, the way that he made everyone laugh. And it was good. And you know what? He's going to be a positive force moving forward. I really believe that. Now, speaking of positivity and positive force, the movie itself is just like that Rocky beat. And I bring Rocky up because I want to show a little bit of it. Here we go.
The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life.
This movie actually reminds me a lot of Rocky.
But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward.
The first Karate Kid in '84, and also a movie you probably never heard of, Gladiator from 1992. That's the movie soup for this, as a new kid coming to a new area, or a kid coming to a new area and meeting a girl and getting into a karate tournament. Of course, because that's the way it goes, right? But if you think about it, that's the exact same way that they started off Cobra Kai. Cobra Kai, I love Cobra Kai. I haven't finished it yet. I know I got a lot of other shows. Y'all know I watch way too much stuff, right? Yeah, of course I do. One of the things I was talking about with the positivity is this movie tries to really show you that, just like that Rock quote, if you get knocked down, I'm not going to go into Chumbawamba, but if you get knocked down, it's not about getting knocked down, it's how you get up. Every time you get knocked down for something, you get stronger. Each time you get up, do whatever you got to do. And it's funny, we were talking about this in the Thunderbolts. The Thunderbolts was more about mental health. And if you really think about it, that's what a lot of the Karate Kid is. Because that's what martial art, it's keeping a positive attitude. It's keeping that feeling that if you do something every day, just a little bit, and it's funny, that little bit will make the most positive impact in someone's life. You never know who, when, how, whatever, but it does. And positivity is a huge thing. And it's funny, I was talking with a friend of mine about this literally today, right before I went into the movie. And it's just, I grew up in martial arts. I was in it for 10 years, and I know you can't notice now, but I was pretty good looking back then. Had an 8-pack, it doesn't matter. Anyway, martial art is a way to discipline. It's a way to better yourself without without hurting other people. It just is a good thing. And I'm off my soapbox. I'm going to get back to it. So let's have y'all go watch this movie knowing that there is plenty of cheat. Knowing that there is a tournament, of course. And knowing that there is always perseverance for your character. Okay, so if you like what I had to say, hit me a like, hit me a subscribe, even leave me a comment. Tell me something. Let me hear you. And until next time, I will see you in the theater. I'll see you by my couch. I will see you by my iPad, and I'm not even going to tell you what else because it gets so weird when people are like, hey, let me see what's on your phone. I'm like, dude, we're on a bus. Bye, y'all.